Hey 5B. Okay, moving on with The Other Side of Truth. This is chapter 35. It's called Dare to Tell. My dear children, when you were little, your mama and I used to tell you stories. So did your grandparents, Uncle Tunde, Mama Buki, in fact many of us elders who loved you dearly. I'm sure you'll remember Tortoise. He might have been slow, like a bent old man, but was he not always quick-witted? Sometimes he was artful and cunning, sometimes sensible and wise. There is one story I especially want to tell you now. It's one in which Tortoise is all these things, as well as being courageous and daring. Perhaps you've heard it before. Never mind. The beauty is that we usually do not tire of hearing these stories again. What makes this one extra special is it is a story about stories. Leopard and Tortoise. Once upon a time, a hungry leopard was searching for something to eat. He'd been prowling all around all day without any luck. His stomach was beginning to feel pinched. As evening drew in, he came to a clearing in the forest, and there, in front of him, was a tortoise. In one single swoop, Leopard slapped down his paw on Tortoise's back. "Oh, please," cried Tortoise, "I can see this is truly my end, but please, mighty Leopard, just grant me a few minutes' grace before you devour me. I wish to prepare myself to leave this world." Now, Leopard knew that Tortoise could not escape. He also thought a little time would allow his stomach juices to prepare to receive the tortoise. "As I am in a good mood," he growled, "I'll give you 5 minutes." And as soon as Leopard released him, Tortoise began to scratch furiously at the grass under his feet, and he worked in ever-increasing circles. He hardly stopped to breathe. Leopard watched, amazed. Whatever was Tortoise doing? When Tortoise had used up every last second, he looked around at the deep marks he had scratched into the earth around him. "Tell me," said Leopard, "why have you done this?" "Well," replied Tortoise, "from now on, anyone who comes to this place will see that some creature put up a great struggle for his life here. You may eat me, but it is my struggle that will be remembered." My dear children, do not worry. I do not intend to be eaten up by any leopard. But like Tortoise, I believe in the power of the stories we tell. And if we keep quiet about injustice, then injustice wins. We must dare to tell. Across the oceans of time, words are mightier than swords. Your loving Papa. Short chapter, but a good one.